Did you know there are around 4.8 million self-employed people in the UK alone? That's why freelancers matter. Hello and welcome to another Mic Drop Monday that's not really actually a Mic Drop Monday this week, because I want to talk to you about why freelancers really matter to everyone in business and why they are so important to the UK economy. Like I just said, there are 4.8 million registered self-employed people within the UK. That equates to 76% of all UK businesses are a microbiz, owner-operated, self-employed person. That's quite a lot of people. And on the 16th of May, it's National Freelance Heroes Day, where everyone should celebrate the absolute amazingness of freelancers within our community. And because it's such a momentous day, I will be speaking at their Freelance Heroes event in Birmingham on that day, and I will leave a link below if you would like to attend, because tickets still are available. So what is a freelancer? Most people think freelancer, they think of like a freelance journalist that works for multiple publications, but actually freelancing has expanded so much now into so many different industries. For example, I am technically a freelancer. So even though I have my blog, I work with clients, I have my agency work, technically I work on my own, and everyone that does work for me is actually a freelancer as well. I subcontract out to other freelancers. Freelancing is on the increase, and this is worldwide, and that's for loads of different reasons. Firstly, for employers, so for small business, it's actually really expensive for them to employ people, and this is kind of, it's not their fault. The government has imposed as a rise in national insurance contributions, pension contributions, all the various different regulations that employers have to meet, and it's actually quite expensive for them to employ people directly when they're perhaps a small business, and they can't really cover those kind of costs. So smarter businesses are more inclined to subcontract work out to freelancers who may not even need to go into their offices, who can work remotely, who work from home, and who can work at their time and provide the work that they need. So there's loads and loads of different roles now that used to be very traditional employment roles that are now becoming more freelance. So obviously the work that I do, be it social media consulting, social media management, community management, writing work, design work, all that kind of thing, many of those tasks are now completed by freelancers. There's also things like people work bookkeeping, accounting, that's also freelance, graphic design, video editing. There are so many different tasks that are now completed by freelancers. Why is that? Most of us are kind of getting with the program at this stage that traditional working hours and traditional working setups just aren't for everyone. So working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday is kind of old-fashioned at this stage. It can be very difficult for people, especially with kids, to work around that. Childcare costs are high. You're working so hard to pay for a house that you don't even spend any time in it. So a lot of people are now opting for more flexible working and for freelance working. And there's also the rise in the gig economy. So people might do various different things to create various different income streams, which is actually quite a smart thing to do because it's not putting all your eggs in one basket. You're putting them all over the place, and that income can come into you from all different places. But it also means you can work at the times you want to work, you can work at the locations you want to work. So if working from home suits you better, and I love working from home, even though it makes me exceedingly lazy and and I have to sort of prompt myself to get dressed and not sit in my pajamas all day and things like that. But to some people it really suits their lifestyle, and it really suits their family as well for them to be able to work from home. Hence the rise of the freelancer. So for many small businesses to stay alive and compete in today's quite difficult market, then it makes far more sense for them to hire out to freelancers and subcontract work out. The flip side of that is also where sometimes larger companies would traditionally go to agencies, and this is where really a freelancer can sometimes be a lot better than a big agency. So for example, when somebody hires me to do a piece of work for them, and whether that be a piece of writing work, whether it be social media consulting work, whether that be they want some website work doing, some blogs creating, all that kind of work, and they hire me and they are literally paying for the petrol that I put in my car to be able to take my child to school. They are literally paying for the chicken that's sat downstairs at the moment waiting to be put into the oven because I'm a little bit behind today and I've not got dinner on the go yet and we're filming really late in the day. So when you pay a freelancer, you are literally putting the money straight into their pockets so they can feed their families, so they can keep the roof over their head, so they can live their lives. You're not paying for a slide and a ball pool in someone's office. And on that note, it's also really important to remember, pay your freelancers on time. Stop making them wait for their money for weeks on end. Stop paying invoices late. There is a great campaign out there called Pay in 30 Days, and it's so right. Please, honestly, pay your freelancers on time and in full. If you're thinking about becoming a freelancer, there are so many opportunities out there for you to get started, for you to perhaps dip your toe in the water, perhaps even do a little bit of freelancing alongside your current job as well. It's also really important that when you decide to take the step into freelancing, that you do actually pave the way, you do actually prepare yourself a little bit. And I'll leave a link in the description for a post I wrote last year about how to go freelance without going broke. Because unfortunately, as any freelancer will tell you, that sometimes it can be very much feast or famine, and you can be run off your feet with work one week and then like tumbleweed the next. So it is important to prepare for things like that. So if you're a business and you need a little bit of work doing, and usually you would pick up the phone to a big agency, why don't you consider a freelancer? Why don't you get them in and, you know, at least give them an opportunity? Likewise, if you are a friend or a family member of a freelancer, tell the goddamn world what your friend or family member does. Recommend them for everything and anything that you see as a potential opportunity for them. Don't be shy, recommend them. And if you know someone that's about to take the step into the freelance world, don't think they're absolutely stark raving mad. Think they're a mad genius. So please help spread the word of freelancers and how great they are and how vital they are to our economy. Also support them. This is their choice to live a life their way under their terms, and for many people it's a way of life, and it's how they are able to have the lives that they have and care for their families. So please help support freelancers everywhere and realise just how important they are. Thank you for watching this Match Up Monday, and I hope you found it useful, and please go and spread the word about freelancers. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all my updates from business, marketing, social media, whatever else I'm rabbiting on about this particular week. Don't forget to go follow all my other social media channels, and I will speak to you again very soon.